Hello, crazies, and welcome to my very first book recommendation. Yay! Hope this is going to be a continuing segment on my channel. I really hope you guys watch it. And let's get started. First one is the Heir Chronicles. If you can see that, I hope you can. The Heir Chronicles. I bought the box set. When I bought the box set, I realized, okay, I don't know if this is going to be a good series or not. I'm glad it was. I love this series. This series is a thumbs up, people. You definitely want to read this series. You would thoroughly enjoy it. So let's get started with the first one, which is the Warrior Heir. I'm going to try not to spoil you. I won't read the back of it. I want you to read the series. I really do. This series is a great series. The Warrior Heir. The Warrior Heir is more of a companion novel to the other two. The other two are the Wizard Heir and the Dragon Heir. Those are more sequels. This is more of a... It's part of the series, but the main character isn't really the main character for the others. The main character, the other one, I would say more so it's Joseph or Seth. But he's in all three. But the main character is, I want to say it's Seth. So, this follows Jack. And as you can tell, he is the warrior. The sword, the title of the book, the sword, all points to saying that he's going to be a warrior. And the thing is this whole story, this whole series follows basically these people that are called the Wares, or I think I call them the Veers. I don't know why I did that, but it follows the Wares. And they basically are magical beings that are born with stones. And each stone determines what type of magical being they are. They are either warriors or wizards and other magical commodities, if you want to say. In the series, the Heir Chronicles, it's very political. I mean, you got the power. You got people that are in charge, which are the wizards. And then you got everybody that are beneath them. So it's fun to see this whole power struggle happening. So this whole series, that's basically what this series is about. It's a power struggle between the haves and have-nots. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. You really see the whole world is going to be turned upside down. Starting in the Warrior Heir, that it basically follows Jack. He doesn't know nothing of this world, and then he finds out little by little, and he's just thrust into this world. He has to basically make sense of it before what is called the games. So, read this series. It's a great starter to get you into it. And then we go into the Wizard Heir. To me, this is by far my favorite one. Actually, Dragon Heir is actually my favorite one, but this has my favorite character. I love Joseph, or as in the book, he is called Seth McClory. Seth McClory. I love him. He's so unique. He's an orphan, and he wants to find out why he was given up, basically, like what his parents were. He wants to basically find out his heritage. He wants to find his family and find what they are. Because he knows that he's a wizard, unlike Jack. Jack didn't know nothing of this world. He knows of this world. Joseph knows. So, and he wants to find somebody to teach him how to use magic. That he has no teacher. So he is an untrained wizard, which is very dangerous. So that's what I think I like about it, is he's unchanged, he's pure. He's a pure wizard, and he doesn't know what to do with all this magic. So we go on this journey with him, and we got basically people trying to use him till he is very powerful, and we got people wanting to use him for different things, for their own hidden agendas, and then he finally breaks free and gets to the sanctuary, which we've learned about in the Warrior Heir. I won't tell you what the sanctuary is, but he finally gets to the sanctuary. And that's when he basically really starts to learn more about this whole division. So, Wizard Heir, great sequel to help you really understand more. And then, finally, the Dragon Heir. The Dragon Heir is a great ending. Jack, Seth, all the characters matriculate, they graduate. And to me, that's the best way to end a very good series, is to have more characters graduate. That's the best way, in my opinion, the best way to end the series, is have them graduate. And this one has a lot of viewpoints. It switches between viewpoints. The other two really just followed Jack and Seth primarily, and then occasionally switched to somebody else's, but it mostly followed Jack and Seth. This one follows Jack sometimes, Seth, Jason. You know about Jason, the Wizard Heir. It follows a couple other characters, but it's a great ending to the, I like to call it the war. It's a Revolutionary War type deal. Because most of the wizards are British, they're English, and then it takes place in America. So obviously I call it a Revolutionary War that is happening. And it takes place, I want to say it kind of takes place in a span of 3 years. We got the Warrior Heir, and then 1 year later is the Wizard Heir. And then I want to say this is probably another year later, so I want to say it takes 3 years. It takes a span of 3 years. That's probably the best way to say it. Each book is 1 year. So, this one, I know towards the end, I could not put it down. This whole series, you can't put it down. So, highly recommend the series. Go read it. And I think one thing I'm going to do, and it's actually a very short novel in my opinion. It's 1,500 pages. The only downside I would say I didn't like is the chapters are extremely long. I don't really like that. But with that set aside, it's a great series. Go read it. It's a thumbs up. 1,500 pages about. She has another series out, the Seven Realms series, which is the Demon King is the first one. So she's a great author. I'm going to read her. I'm going to continue reading from Cinda Williams Chima. And my last bit of info, I'll basically say, it's a great series. I know I've said that 1,000 times, but it's a great series. Again, I said it again. If you are a fan of Harry Potter or Twilight and you want another series, this is a great series to pick up. You fall in love with the characters as you did with Harry Potter and Twilight. So that's all I'll say. And live and let live, and keep on reading. Bye.